Stop what you're doing. Subscribe to Heritage Hip Hop right now, please.
This is MK Savage.
MK Paco. Rico.
MK Gang.
Peace and blessings, everybody. Heritage Hip Hop is in the building, and we got two new faces. Introduce yourself.
What's up? It's MK Rico in the building.
What's up? It's MK Savage. That's with 2 V's.
2 V's, partner.
So what's poppin'?
Yeah, we here with two faces from Paterson, New Jersey. Give it up to P-Town.
P-Town.
So, everybody out there that's watching, Heritage Hip Hop does not segregate whether you're new, old, your style, or your sound. We want everybody from Jersey on here. So let me ask y'all a question. Define Paterson and your sound.
Alright. So Paterson and my sound. Well, so you mean kind of like how I'm kind of portraying the city of Paterson through my lyrics, right?
You tell me, what does Paterson mean to you, and what is the sound of Paterson hip hop?
Well, you know, the sound of Paterson hip hop has a real like funky groove to it. It's got its own type of energy, something that's like genuine, it's pure, and it comes with rhythm and hip hop because of our history of music. That's how we originate as, you know, it's tradition, it's where we come from. So we kind of put that together because we always been inspired from that, coming from there. Coming from where I'm from, because I'm not specifically from there.
Okay, where you specifically from?
I'm specifically from a place called Singak, New Jersey.
Okay.
But it's kind of like the same thing, but it's got my own type of different world, different vibe. So, but me and him at future parts in our lives, we having that same type of rhythm together. Me and him put 2 and 2 together, and you know, it's just a beatbox, a rhythm, and it kind of brings everybody together as one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, Savage, what about you? What's your definition of the Paterson sound of hip hop in your style?
The Paterson sound of hip hop is like, I feel like it's mixed. It's like a Pangea of music. You feel me? Like it's
Word.
like there's people that rap about death, about murder, about love, about lost ones. You feel me? Like, so everybody comes together and they just, you know, collaborate. It could be a screamo rap. It could be a metal song with rap in it. But hip hop runs the world right now. So
yeah, word up. And that's the
Paterson,
beauty,
I feel like everybody got their own different style. Like like I wouldn't even consider us in Paterson, like all the people from all the rappers from Paterson. I feel like we have our own genre. Like I don't even think like we fall into that, to be honest, because we got like a different sound and like everybody. Yeah. I don't know, you could bump, like, I be hearing people from Paterson, like...
Yeah, anybody sound like us over here in the city, like, we rap different, we sing different, there's no type of style like this one you could find anywhere, like in Philly, or in, it's not like over here in Jersey. Over here in Jersey, we got our own type of swag, our own type of beat, it's different.
That's very, very interesting because I don't think Jersey has a sound.
Yeah.
I think Jersey is a melting pot of different genres within a sound.
Yeah.
Like for instance, right? When everybody talk about Paterson, they talk about Fetty Wap only. And I think that is kind of like not giving Paterson is just due respect because Paterson is bigger than Fetty Wap.
That's right.
And Paterson hip hop to me depends on the age of the person doing the hip hop. So how old are y'all?
I'm 19 years old.
I'm 18.
See, so y'all babies in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? That's dope because y'all are the lifeblood of the culture.
Yeah.
So from your years of life, you have a different background you talked about. So what is that background? Tell me about your ethnicity and how that helped made you a better artist.
Well, I gotta start with me. I'm Peruvian and Salvadoran, you know. I grew up in more of a whitish town area. Okay. But it was more of a flood zone. So it wasn't really like too much of a good area at the same time. So, but me rolling with the people that I roll with, you know, me growing up there, I didn't get along with too many people. But the few people I did get along with, I considered like brothers. Every day after school, we went to the same spot. We call it Brookside. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, after all these years, there's been deaths. You know, you know, it's crazy to say, especially on camera, like, but, you know, rest in peace to all the people that we've lost throughout these years. You know, it's not a good area. Unfortunately, there's a lot of drugs there. Unfortunately, there's a lot of problems. You know, not everybody has a good life. People has a lot of problems at homes that not a lot of people can relate to, and that's real shit. So, being where I'm from, you know, we stick together as a group. We stick like glue. That's how I treat my family, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, music all my life has been all around me. Ever since I was like 6 years old, I used to play on the piano, play the guitar, make my own music. You know, now I'm just taking it to the next level. I'm trying to double up.
Okay. Yeah. What about you, Savage?
What was the question again?
What's your background and how does your ethnicity help make your style and sound better?
Well, so I was born in Puerto Rico. Okay. So, you know, Puerto Rican, 100%.
Right. Shout out to all the Hispanic and Latin nations, because y'all are the lifeblood. Like I said, y'all helped start the culture. Yeah, so tell me more.
So, I don't know. I grew up like listening to rock, metal, like crazy stuff. Like not crazy stuff, but it's crazy to me now because now I don't listen to that no more. So like, it was like different. You feel me? So like, I would listen to stuff like that. I never really thought about listening to rap or nothing until I heard it like in the streets. And then so I live in Paterson. I live around like downtown and shit. So I always hear that. I always hear like you feel me? I always hear like people like talking about music and shit. So then I would look it up, and then I finally liked it. You feel me? I finally got into it. Whatever. I always wanted to record something, but I don't know why. But I always thought that you could only have to be famous to make a song, right? So I never thought about chasing it. You feel me? Until when I turned 14, when I went to high school, when I saw somebody else doing it, I saw one of a different Paterson artist, right, doing it, and then I was like, okay, so if he doing it, this is definitely a way I could do it. You feel me? Right. So I found out, I did it myself, and I started this shit on my own, and you know, feel me, like, and I kept going with it. I kept going with that.
Yo, that's dope. Nah, cause see, look, that's what makes y'all who y'all are. That's why I said, as being, like, to me, y'all babies in the culture, y'all still finding your voice, you still finding your patterns, but the excitement of it is alive within you. And that's dope, because a lot of people don't get excited no more when it comes to hip-hop. It's just regular now. And to me, hip-hop is not regular. Hip-hop is our connection to God and our fellow people. You know what I'm saying? You being Peruvian, you being Puerto Rican, that's dope, because at the end of the day, that flavor helps keep it spicy. It helps keeps it original. It keeps more of the genre growing. Because I'm gonna be personal with you. I personally don't like hip hop the way I used to. Because I think everybody sound like shit. I do. I can't front. I'm tired of everybody using machines behind their voices. I'm tired of everybody doing that hooper stuff. They sound like they have a cold. Fuck them. Get some Benadryl. I hate that shit. But what I do like is the fact that y'all keep y'all identity and you keep your style fresh because you have pride in yourself. Now, from what I know about your coaches is more Americanized to me, because Puerto Rico, unfortunately, year by year, we like, what, 5-8 years, they go through a vote to see if they're going to join America. So that's more something that we know in stateside. Peruvian is different. What I know about Peruvian coaches, what I see when I go to the soccer games or the music, you know what I'm saying? So as far as you having, alright, as far as having that background, like I said, the ethnicity of your culture makes hip hop dope. Yeah. What does it mean for you to be a person who plays instruments and to do music rather than a person who just hears beats and raps?
Oh man, like I can almost relate to you in a way, cause you hear rappers like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and I admire them because they use the type of beats that have those instruments that, you know, not too many people use. So I like to rock in that type of style. When I'm looking for my beats, I merge to that type of style. So. And
Savage, let me ask you this. As a person whose culture is heavy in drums, bongos, strings, waist movement, and a lot of sexuality, how does that come through in your creation of music?
I'm really Puerto Rican, so like in my house, like, you know, for me, like, I speak fluent Spanish and all that, so sometimes I throw it into my music, or I make like or sometimes I'll just make like a reggaeton style music in English. You feel me? Like, so I can't really rap in Spanish, but I'm working on that shit though. But I speak fluent in Spanish.
That's dope.
It's crazy, like.
That's dope. That's dope.
But yeah, I try to incorporate that into my music to show where I'm from.
But see, here's the thing though. We're gonna talk about that a little later.
Alright.
But here's the thing though. When it comes to being yourself, hip hop was always about originality. And like I said, you having pride in who what your culture is, your ethnicity, you having pride in where you come from and who you are actually makes your music better than following the norm. What does self-love and self-pride do for you that makes you a better artist than the people out here just doing it?
It's my anchor. For whenever I get down, it's my anchor to get back up and keep going, no matter what.
I feel like when you're going through shit, like, and you incorporate that into your music, people feel it better. You feel me? Like, than just coming out here saying that you're just gonna, count some money, shoot some people, and pop some pills. You feel me? Instead of that, you talk about how you love this girl so much. You talk about how you're going through depression or how you have bad thoughts. You feel me? You talk to people that related to you because there's 7 billion people out here, and half of them are just like you. You feel me? So they're going through the same shit that we're going through.
You want to be real with yourself or anyone else.
But see, that's the thing though. The main ingredient of hip hop is pain. Whether it's pain from not knowing your own personal identity, pain from your economic struggle, pain from wanting to be accepted by the world. Hip hop is the one thing that I think brought everyone together, because music is ultimately the language everybody loves. But in today's hip hop, a lot of people are forgetting about the pain and only worried about getting the bag. So they're sacrificing the art for the money grab. You said it's your anchor to be who you are. Let me ask you this. Being anchored in hip hop means that not only are you grounded, but you have a solid foundation to keep yourself normal, whatever your normal is, keeps you relevant, not to be spoken of as a past tense, but to be spoken of now. And the foundation is something that you build upon to make a legacy or establish a name. What is the most important thing that you want to do with your hip hop to take you to the next level?
I want to go on tour.
You never been on tour before?
No.
Get out of here.
No.
What is a tour?
Across the country.
So you want to go countryside with your stuff. How about you?
Tour is like a road, like a scheduled shows that you do in a row.
So you could tour right now.
Yeah.
So why don't you do it?
We don't have the connection yet.
Lies.
That's what I got.
Lies.
Well,
Everybody's connected. You got a phone.
Yeah, but
That's true.
you got to know a person who knows a person. You know what I mean?
So exposure is what you're looking for.
Yeah. Exactly. Exposure.
So at the end of the day, MK, or the Music Kings, they're not only looking for exposure, they're looking to share their sound and let the world know they exist.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Of course.